The space became available in our back laneway, and you know, the back laneway was always a bit grungy and not very well looked after. It was the bin area, and with deliveries, and it still all goes on, but we've just managed it a lot better now. And then on a trip that I was with Loredana, I was studying for a fellowship that I'm completing this year. We came across some great little bars in New York and around London, and we thought, why don't we create a wine storage and little bar area out of it? Something that's really just a nice thing that complements what we're doing but doesn't really compete with what we're doing, so it can have really good, you know, sort of connectivity with the grill and upstairs and ombre next door and all of that. Just a cheeky little thing. So we came up with the idea of harlequin, which is a hybrid word from harlequin or arlecchino, which is the Italian for harlequin, and they're a character in the comedy, and the harlequin is the cheekiest of all the characters, and he's into a bit of mischief. So we created this bar, and the catch cry is kind of where food, drink and mischief meet. When we're at home and we're having dinner, let's say, as a family, usually the first part of the meal is around the kitchen bench. And we're literally standing around the kitchen bench, just picking off things, breaking bits of bread, eating some ricotta. And I just love that as an entry point into a nice night of enjoyment with food and wine. It gets everybody relaxed and comfortable, and it's really nice if you're having some guests around as well, because it actually does that. It sort of breaks down that sort of coldness and all that, so everybody's talking and chatting. It's just a great way of doing things. So not necessarily about having a meal, it's about having really nice drink, some really beautifully crafted cocktails, some great wines, and then just having some snippets of food that, you know, go really well with those drinks. And you can just have a couple, build it up a bit, or just sitting there all night and make a meal out of it if you want to. That's how the idea came about.